You with me? Come on.
And our Steve Farhood checked with the Froch corner. The nose is not broken, but he does have a severe cut on the bridge of the nose. Round number 10, scheduled for 12 for the WBC Super Middleweight World title here at the Super 6 World Boxing Classic. Carl Froch, the champion in black. Froch-Kessler, former champion and challenger in white.
That was a pivotal, oh wow, that left hook by Kessler, a strong one. Pivotal round in that last round because it was so close, and who the judges give it to could go a long way toward determining who wins this fight.
You're exactly right, Al. And in the fighters meeting, Kessler told us that Froch throws his punches to him so slow that he can see everything. So he's really not concerned about getting hit with that punch that he can't see when you're fighting a faster, quicker opponent.
Kessler has been the aggressor from the very beginning. Froch fighting off his back foot, but that's his style as well. We haven't seen Froch, who has shown an ability to fight going forward, do that in this one against Froch-Kessler.
It's a lot of blood on Froch-Kessler's face right now. Don't know exactly where it's coming from. I think one of those cuts may have reopened from the Andre Ward fight.
Looks like this cut is above the left eye of Kessler.
Big right hand a moment ago by Carl Froch. Now they're starting to exchange some good right hands, both men. Again, a close round here in this round.
Froch looks like he's now starting to find his rhythm again. As we told you, he is very good in the late rounds. Oh, there's a sneaky left hand by Carl Froch.
And that was a slick move that he just did because Kessler thought he was out of range, and Froch came back with a straight left at that time.
Under a minute to go in the 10th round, scheduled for 12. Carl Froch and Froch-Kessler. Carl Froch still blinking his eyes.
Carl Froch is 4-0 in 12-round fights, and Kessler is 2-1. And then there was the Jermaine Taylor fight where he won it in the 12th round. Froch.
Kessler's reaching right now and is giving Carl Froch some opportunities. Carl looked like he picked up the pace here. He's letting his hand go, and this is the type of gut and will that we talked about earlier that makes him a unique champion.
Froch hands all the way down now. Throwing wild punches. He misses with the up jab and the right hand. And that's the end of the 10th round.
Put water on him before, and not on his head though. You gotta put some tape on this glove. You can't fuck around. You gotta put the things together. He'll come back at you. You're making him miss, and you're letting him off. You gotta go to him and put the shots on him.
Now an issue over the left eye of Kessler. He came out roaring and landed some big shots in that combination. But Carl Froch, during the course of that round, had good moments himself, including that sneaky left hand where he squared himself up, but then was still able to come with that left hand.
Round number 11, scheduled for 12. Championship rounds from the MCH Center in Herning, Denmark. Carl Froch, the champion in black. Froch-Kessler, the challenger, in the white trunks. And for Kessler, the question coming into this fight, which version of Kessler would show up? Could he rebound from that psychological pasting he took from Andre Ward against a very determined and confident and undefeated champion in Carl Froch?
Kessler's doing something great right now. He's putting more than 2 punches together. He just threw a 3-punch combination in succession.
Close fight to call so far.
And this is the kind of razor-thin fight that probably Froch didn't want to have on foreign soil. But that's what he has, and both these men looking to close the show and try and get this decision.
I see a lot of little subtle intangibles that I now can see that makes Froch such a hard, really a hard puzzle to solve. I mean, he has little movement, great counterpunching, just landed a big right hand.
Kessler looks a little wobbly. Kessler lands a left hook of his own now. Kessler, busy hands, misses with most of those punches as Froch steps up.
Both men, it's a firefight now. They're both leaving themselves wide open. That really favors Froch, in my opinion, at this moment.
Oh, looping right hand followed by a left hook by Kessler. And that backed up Froch. Both men exhausted.
Well, we haven't had a war yet in this tournament. We're getting one now.
Yes, we are.
Wow. Now Froch coming back, punching through Kessler's guard.
You know, coming into this fight, Gus, I wanted to see, could Kessler really have the mental strength and the intestinal fortitude to go through a tough fight? My hat's off to him. He's fighting his butt off tonight.
30 seconds to go in the 11th round, scheduled for 12. Carl Froch in black, Mikkel Kessler in the white trunks. This for the WBC super middleweight title of the world. In the hometown, or the home country of Mikkel Kessler, Herning, Denmark. And Froch with a left-right combination to end the round. Kessler slapping. And what a fight it's been.
Go score those rounds, will you? Oh, wait, I have to do that. And so do the judges.
Deep breath. Mikkel, you want this fucking title? Go get the son of a bitch. You have to get it. You know what? I don't want you walking back and you doing it. Don't do that. Give me some side movements, okay? Walking back? You're not. You're going backwards. On your side. And you're waiting for him.
And there is Mikkel Kessler early in the round, putting combinations together against Carl Froch. Froch would come back a little later in the round himself, and these are some of the great combinations he landed. Both men were effective in that last round, and man, you can flip a coin as to the last 2 rounds for these fighters.
Al, going into this final round, how do you have this thing scored thus far?
As we looked at Rachel being just a little worried for her man, and rightfully so, guess what? I have this fight a draw.
Oh. So here we go, folks. This, the Super 6 World Boxing Classic, the WBC Super Middleweight World Title on the line, and it could come down to this final round. Froch in black, Kessler in white. Froch the champion. Jimmy Montoya, Kessler's trainer, telling him between rounds, go get the title. If you want it, go get it now.
And that's where Jimmy Montoya is at his best. Because he knows that for Mikkel Kessler, the bottom line in this fight is go out, throw lots of punches, and try and get yourself a win in this round. He did caution him, though. You've got to still try and move side to side, which he's doing there. Don't go straight back.
Yes.
So there was technical advice.
That was Froch doubling up the jab. Meanwhile, Kessler with the double jab and a right hand that lands on the chin of Froch. Both these fighters have given their all from the very beginning of this one. It's been an ebb and flow fight so far. No knockdowns in this fight. One slip by Kessler as he went to the canvas.
You know, Froch is a guy with, that loves the dramatic. I mean, he's sitting here now throwing caution to the wind. He's pot-shotting, trying to land that one last big blow that'll change the tide in this fight.
Although Kessler, he's been more active, combination punches. He's got a mean cut over his left eye. Now Kessler moving in. Montoya told him to take it if he wants it. Here's Kessler. Froch answering. Both fighters missing. All heart and courage right now for these two gentlemen. In the center of the ring, toe-to-toe. Nice left hook by Froch. Backs up Kessler. Another left hook by Froch. Kessler going to the body. Under a minute to go. Look at him. Toe-to-toe. Man-to-man. Kessler with Froch on the ropes. Now Froch fights off the ropes. A world title on the line. The WBC super middleweight belt will be determined in the next 30 seconds. Kessler backing up now. And he'll tie up Carl Froch with 27 seconds remaining. Kessler fighting for his Super 6 life. Right hand landing by Froch, who's cut under his over his left eye. Look at these two gentlemen go at it. Froch and Kessler, 10 seconds to go. Talk about laying it all on the line. What a fight here in Denmark. 5 seconds, right hand, left hook, Kessler, and that's it. The Super 6 World Boxing Classic, folks, just got hot.
We waited, with all the drama and all the things that have happened in this tournament, what we were also waiting for was a war. That's what we got here tonight. Went right down to the wire, and this will be a tough one to call.
For both fighters, you gotta really understand what the Super 6 championship means to these fighters. It's bigger than a championship belt. They laid it all on the line. Mikhail Kessler came back like a true champion that he is. Froch fought his heart out. I can't wait to see the decision.
Neither can all these folks and this man too.
Both fighters cut. Kessler over the left eye, Froch on the bridge of the nose and over the left eye. And that 12th round, gentlemen, incredible display of heart.
It wasn't perfection in terms of technique, but when you get to the 12th round after a fight like this, who cares? It was wild.
It was. It's my choice for early fight of the year. I'm going on record saying that.
The 12th round special, as Gus pointed out, both men laying it on the line. A slapping left hook by Kessler's. Froch has got there with more intensity and power. If there was a difference in that round, I think it was probably Froch was more powerful with some of his punches. But there's the Kessler left hook. It became a factor during part of that round. Just a great 12th round of action.
So remember, the champion, Carl Froch, 26-0, undefeated. Now let's go inside the ring. As we look into the eyes of the champion, Rachel Cordingley, his pregnant girlfriend, and the challenger, Mikhail Kessler, fighting at home here at the Super 6 World Boxing Classic. The fighters fighting at home have defended their home cities each and every time. 4 for 4. Now we're waiting for them to tabulate the cards. Jimmy Montoya, boy, did he make a difference. I know it must have been very difficult for Mikhail Kessler to fire Richard Olson, his trainer of 18 years.
Who was like a father to him. And what he got out of Jimmy Montoya was that fire in the middle of this fight, and that's what he really wanted from him. Both men have to be proud of their efforts at this juncture.
You're right, Al. And it took Kessler to believe in Montoya in order to get through, and boy, did he get through tonight.
So normally when it takes a long time to tabulate the scorecards, it always gets interesting. Carl Froch, appreciative. What a performance by him. as this tournament goes on, as I get a chance to watch Carl Froch, I just develop more and more respect for the Cobra.
The Cobra.
And there's a little